Hey gang, it's Paul with Stud Pack. Welcome back to the channel. On a previous video, you saw us waterproof this entire shower and tub deck with Schluter Curdy membrane. Today's project is to install the drain. This is what it looks like. It's got a very wide bonding flange. The Curdy membrane that we put on our slope pan will bond right to here. We're going to show you all that. This comes in an ABS version and a PVC version, depending on what type of sewer you have. We have 2-inch PVC, perfect for this. So come on down here and I'll show you what we're going to do. This is the bottom part of a 3-piece shower drain. Go back and look at our first video in this series where we demoed the shower and we talk all about this and all the parts and what they do. But we have to remove it. So right here is the shoulder that is part of this, and right underneath it is the pipe. So I have my internal pipe cutter, chucked in my drill, got a rag in the pipe to prevent debris from going down there, but sometimes these will fall out, especially if you hit reverse, and you don't want to lose that thing in the drain. And that blade just fits in between the top of the pipe and underneath that shoulder. So I'm just going to start the drill, I'm going to go around, and I'm going to cut through the body of this drain, and we're going to pull it off. Let's get it done. Once you get down to this shaft, that's as far as you can go. It's kind of a built-in depth stop. Let's see if this thing will come off. All right, let's see how we did, bud. Oh, look at that. It's coming right out.
Nice.
So there you can see the cut we made. Now let's vacuum this out and we'll show you the next step. All right, guys. We've done this before, and we usually make a series of cuts on the pipe this way. We used our jigsaw before. We've used a reciprocating saw, but I don't have any room under here for the blade to move up and down. It's all concrete right there. So I thought, let's try a drill bit. That's a 9/64. We're going to drill straight through it like that. Nice. All right. Let me just try, I'll do a couple more and then we'll try to remove those little pieces. See if it works before we drill a lot of holes. All right, let's see if we can get one to come off. It's moving. There we go. Look at that.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah. All right, since we know that's going to work, I'll drill about 8 more holes here and we'll knock this whole thing off of there. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
There we go.
Nice, dude.
Check that out.
Hey, look at you.
Look at me.
Was there a surgeon class next to that Schluter class that you took?
Yeah, it was in the next conference room.
Nice.
All right, let's vacuum that up and then put our Schluter drain on there and see if we're low enough or high enough, whichever way you want to
All right.
call it. All right, guys, I cleaned up all along here with the chisel, being very careful not to damage that pipe. And then what you're seeing right there, that's the piece of pipe they used as a temporary support for the drain while they poured the slab, and then they cut it off, or I don't know how they got that out of there, but it's all banged up, and there was some concrete in the middle, so I got that out. Let's put our drain on, and now we're bottomed out on the pipe, and I'm really happy with that. It's not too thin. So we're going to glue this in place, and then we're going to show you our trick for getting thin set all around here after it's glued in. It's really difficult to put glue on here and thin set here and push everything together without messing up where your glue is. We have a trick for that, so we're going to show you that. But before we do that, let's go in where the toilet was. I'm going to show you our next little project. All right, guys, when we were chipping this floor out with that Bosch chipping hammer, it slipped and we broke this flange. So we're going to replace it. Since we just had some success with that one and we have all our tools, we're going to tackle this one. Let's grab our tools and get it done.
The whole thing is
Look
moving.
at that. What is- I don't think they even glued it. All right.
Maybe get your pry bar.
You can probably just pull it up. Equally, both sides. Look at that. Oh my God. The flange removal gods are with us today.
Wow, cool.
Nice.
They did it wrong, so we can have an easy day.
That's right.
Cool.
Nice. Just making sure the bonding flange is nice and level before we glue it. Making sure there's no issues. So I'm going to remove it. Clean the inside of this just a little bit. And then I really need to clean the outside of this. Hey gang, it's the next day. The glue has set up. This thing is nice and solid. So now we're going to inject thin set underneath and fill that void that you saw when we were cutting this drain out. So the way I do it, this is called a grout bag. They're available at the home centers. We've mixed up some thin set, very thin. It's really pourable. We're gonna put it in this bag and inject it under there. Sometimes if you don't have one of these, I've been known to just pour that on the ground and you can just pack it underneath. Use some thin trowels or even a board and shove it under. But let's give this a try. Fill her up. See, it's coming out. You can feel it. I'm just going to work our way around. That bag's almost empty.
Yeah.
There you go. See it coming out?
Yeah. Nice.
Beautiful. It was the perfect consistency. All right, we're almost there, but let me go out to the truck and get a trowel and we'll get that last bit out and I think that'll be perfect.
Cool, man.
All right. So that worked great. So I really want the thin set to be up here. So as it thickens, as it starts to cure, I'm going to pack it under there like that. But I think that's perfect. It had to be thin enough to get down into this void. So I think that's going to be just fine. Let's clean this off with a sponge real quick, Jordan. And then we'll just wait for that to set up a little bit. So, and if you notice, it's a lot brighter in this shower. So we've been talking to the homeowners about lighting options, and this is what we came up with. You've seen us use Halo LED fixtures in our other remodels. So this is their version of the retrofit. We just took the existing trim out of this can, and this one snapped right in. It screws into the Edison socket. It's got the selectable colors. It's dimmable. It's airtight. It's rated for a shower. It checks all the boxes for us. And we even put it on a dimmer so they can check it out. So that's what we're going to do with the other 5 lights in this bathroom. It's going to save us a lot of time getting in that attic because it is brutal up there. It's a low pitch roof. Have to crawl all the way around the air conditioner. So I think that's the ticket, and I think eventually they're just going to want to do the whole house.
It's going to save us a lot of time.
Yep. And this morning I picked up all the tile. So this is the shower floor. This is the shower walls. It's the same tile, just 12 by 24. It's also the tub deck. And then this is the bathroom floor. That's gonna look great.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yep.
Cool, man.
So let's go clean up that bucket, mix up some all set, and set this curb. All right, let's cut that to length, 29 1/4. All right, the curb is set. It looks great, but we're going to go outside and make a sign that says, Jordan, keep off. Because
Hey.
he put his foot in this thin set, and then in the other video, you saw he put his hand in it. So let's go outside and make that sign. All seriousness aside, we've got this all set. I hate to waste it. So we're going to come in here in this corner that nobody will ever stand on. We're going to fill this in with a thin set. And then when we put our self-leveling compound in here, it'll just cover it up and it won't be so deep right here.
Cool, man.
All right, I think that's it. And I had a pretty deep hole in the shower that I filled into. Why not?
Right.
Yep. I think that's it.
Cool, man.
Any more big holes? There's one right there, maybe. That's all right. Well, might as well, huh?
Yep. Nice.
Alrighty, gang. With the magic of editing, this thin set is rock hard. Check it out. The curb is set up. Almost ready for our pre-slope here. But as we're working in here, it gets dark pretty early. We're tired of moving around our light over here. You saw us put this one light in right here, so I picked up 5 more. We're gonna put them all in so we have good lighting in here for the rest of the project. So we already showed you this when we put in the shower light. There are 3 different ceiling heights that these come in, up to 9, up to 12, and up to 15 feet. I got these up to 12. All of the data on this fixture is at halolighting.com, and you can check out the lighting information on that. But these are super easy to install. We've already removed the trim kit from this light. We're able to read the model number on that can. It is compatible with this. Right here, it tells you all the fixtures it's compatible with, and that information is also online. So we're gonna get rid of these. I always keep a couple of these because sometimes you run into can lights that are missing those. So I always keep a few. In the instructions, they call that an 832 screw, which is correct. And they also call that an 832 screw, which is not correct. I think they meant 8 by 3/8. So that's an 8 by 3/8 sheet metal screw. And we're going to use that to ground the light. So let me hop up there. And that's actually our first step. So this pigtail with an Edison base comes with the light. We're going to screw it into the socket. And now this grounding pigtail, we're going to use to ground the fixture. We're going to put our sheet metal screw through that connector. And see that hole right there? That was already in the fixture. All right, that's tight. Now the spring clip that I showed you, they were attached way up here. Well, these clips go right here. Just like that. Oh, let's plug this guy in first. Only goes one way. We're gonna check our switch. Make sure it's on the temperature that we want, right there. Put the clip on the other side. Boom, we're done. All right, let's check it, see if it works. Woo, cool. Now we'll put all these on dimmers, but for right now, we're gonna use the existing switches. So let's put these other 4 in and see what kind of light we have in here. All right.
Nice.
That was great. Like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was easy. No editing magic there. That was that quick.
Let's turn these lights on. I'm gonna put on my sunglasses. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Wow. What a difference.
Wow.
Yep.
I feel like we could work in here now.
Now we can. And that's why we did it, because we're gonna start tiling, putting this bathroom back together. So there's gonna be some huge progress in this bathroom this week, starting with the pre-slope in the shower, and we'll finish our waterproofing. We're gonna self-level this floor with some leveling compound, right? So make sure you stay tuned for that. Give us that thumbs up if you haven't already. We sure appreciate all the likes, loving all the comments and support you guys are giving us. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.